Hello guys, Chris Gabino here, and welcome back to CG Social Weekly News, week number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another CG Social Weekly News. This is week number 4, and here are my top news moments throughout the week. Let's begin. 1. First off, one of the two news on number 1, Super Bowl 52. We all know who or the opponents are. It's going to be Philadelphia Eagles versus the New England Patriots. That's all I gotta say. I don't know much about NFL, but that's all I know, that that's definitely happening. I believe it's next Sunday. So next Sunday, since I'm recording this on a Sunday, so it's next Sunday, February 4th. That's all I know. Who do you guys rooting for between Eagles and Patriots? What do you guys are rooting for? Let me know in the comments, guys. And then the second part is that Real Madrid finally managed to win after, well, I'll tell you guys later, but Real Madrid were able to win against Deportivo La Coruña 7-1. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm putting my fingers. 7-1 against Deportivo. 2 goals from Nacho, I believe. 2 goals from Gareth Bale. 1 goal from Modric, I believe. And 2 goals from CR7, which unfortunately on the second goal, he got hit in the head right here and got like a small cut on his face from the attack from the Deportivo player. Number 2 part as well. Number 1 of the 2, Alexis Sanchez officially is new player for Manchester United. So congrats to Alexis Sanchez. They did a swap actually, so Alexis Sanchez is in Manchester United. As for Arsenal, they get Mkhitaryan. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. So they pretty much swapped Sanchez and Mkhitaryan. They went to the opposite club from where the player is going to. So good luck on your success, Alexis Sanchez. Hope you do well. And then number 2 of the number 2 news is the Raw 25th anniversary. I heard lots of stuff. I mean, I didn't watch it unfortunately, but I did see the highlights, and we saw The Undertaker, we saw D-Generation X with X-Pac, I think, and Razor Ramon, I believe. And there's a confrontation with the Revival with them was involved. And we also see the returning former, other wrestlers here and there. The Dudley Boys, we saw that. Boogeyman, we saw that. Teddy Long, John Laurinaitis, Mike Kanellis, the Bella Twins, Trish Stratus, John Cena, we saw that. So many superstars here and there, it's just crazy. People just upset about, that. Unfortunately, this is what I've heard. Fortunately, some of them were happy, which was mainly because, most of the events came from the one match, I believe it's from the Barclays Center. Yeah, I think it's in New York. And the other one was in the Manhattan Center, which that unfortunately didn't get that much, matches or that much, segments, which I can understand why. I can see why people would be upset, especially since they paid like a bunch of money to go see a few, moments here and there. And then most of the show was definitely in the other stadium, which they have to look at it like from a TV screen or something, which I now can see why people are upset about it. Which, I do feel bad for them. I guess they could have at least put half of the moments here and there, and instead of just like maybe like 2/3 of the moments on the one stadium, and then the other third would be in the Manhattan Center. I mean, that could have done something, they could have just done something about it, 3, 2-part as well. Number 1 of the 2 of the number 3, Enzo Amore is officially no longer in the WWE due to sexual assault. The reason behind that, well, at least the real reason behind why Enzo Amore is not in WWE anymore, is because Enzo Amore didn't tell the WWE about this situation. This happened back in October, that he apparently the woman said that Enzo Amore assaulted this woman, like even with other people, and getting involved in the whole assault thing back in October in Phoenix. That's all I know. But, and the only thing that was the effed up part, or at least the shocking part, usually whenever they release a wrestler, they usually say they wish them goodwill in their success in their future, whatever. They didn't say that in Enzo Amore's termination. So, it's kind of like, it's the effed up part where, especially a situation like where sexual assault or violence, maybe I can see why. Like terms like, oh, he decided to leave, or, we just fired him, he wasn't like, it was for the best, they would have said, okay, we wish you for the best of wishes and, good luck in, the near future or whatever. And then also the second part of the number 2 of the number 3, if that makes sense. Lost Diarra is officially a new player for PSG. He used to play for Real Madrid. I believe it was like during the 2010-11 season, I believe, because I remember him wearing a jersey, for Madrid. I think it was like the number 24. But I think he's number 19 or number 18 for PSG. So good luck to you, PSG. Looking forward to seeing you play if I do. But good luck to you and your success in PSG. 4. Two news right here. Number 1 of the 2 for number 4, Macherano is no longer going to be in Barcelona. He's going to be leaving to China. I don't know what club he's going to. I mean, I don't follow Barcelona or Macherano as much, but I'll just know that he won't be able to be playing for FC Barcelona no more. And also number 2, which leads me from the earlier news about Real Madrid. Real Madrid are out of the Copa del Rey. Yeah, we lost, even though we won 1-0 in the first leg, and we lose 2-1 in the second leg in our home, which is embarrassing for us. In aggregate, it was 2-2, but due to the fact that Leganes scored more goals in this game than in the other game, obviously, they got the advantage due to the fact that they scored 2 goals as the away team. As for us, we only scored 1, plus another 1. So, it's not enough. So 1 goal here, 1 goal there, and then 2 goals and 1 in this game. Well, I think this is our our 3rd or 4th consecutive Copa del Rey that we didn't qualify to the semis. Last time we won it was back in 2014 with Ancelotti. We faced Barcelona. I remember that match. Good times. Like I said, we're definitely in crisis. Like I said, we're definitely in crisis. We need to do something about it. There's no way that we're gonna. The only thing left now is the Champions League. I'm very nervous, especially since we're facing PSG. Number 5, 3 news stories on this one. So number 1, The Walking Dead is coming real soon, in 1 month, or now less than a month. February 25th is the start of the second half of the season of The Walking Dead, season 8. Just an FYI there. Can't wait to watch it again. I'm so glad to just definitely crazy stuff happen. I did say this in my 2017 that I've watched The Walking Dead throughout and up to today, or up to the latest Walking Dead episodes. Just can't wait to watch them again. Number 2 of the 3 news is from number 5. The XFL will be returning in 2020. Courtesy of Vince McMahon from the WWE. He announced it in SportsCenter on ESPN. So I don't know anything about the XFL. I've heard of it. It happened in 2001. Fortunately, they didn't do well. They only had 1 season. Didn't work out. Now they're bringing it back. Hopefully they'll do better on this one. Wish Mr. McMahon good luck and best wishes to him. And then the third news story. Phillipe Coutihno made his debut on the match versus Espanyol. Barcelona won 2-0 versus Espanyol at home. So it was 2-1 in aggregate. Barcelona advances to the semifinals, and they will be facing Leganes in the semifinals. So good luck, Leganes. You're gonna need it. You may be in this. You guys better be Barcelona too. 6. 3 news stories there too. One of them, sources say that Real Madrid are interested in buying 3 players. I don't know if it's this summer or just in the future. Harry Kane, Eden Hazard, and David De Gea. In total, I heard it was for 500 million. Now they're saying it could be over $745 million or euros. That's insane. That's fucking insane. But I'm down to just see if this actually happens. I mean, naming 3 of the future, top players, besides Messi and Ronaldo and, any others. Those are definitely potential players that can do, just as much as like CR7 and Messi can do today. Who knows what they'll do in the future. I mean, I know Harry Kane definitely, we need to sign him. De Gea, I mean, he's a great goalie. Navas is good. I think he's really good. Navas is really good. De Gea is definitely a future star, future superstar. As for Hazard, I mean, he's good and all. He's really good, with all due respect. I'm just like, doesn't he? I probably like don't know this. Like, doesn't he play for like where Ronaldo's position is, or does he play where Bale plays? Because I mean, if we were to sell one of those players, he definitely would be well. But I don't want to see neither Ronaldo or Bale leave. So it's tough to just see if we were able to sign, these players. So the second news story here as well. Sasha Banks' birthday passed, so happy birthday, Sasha. Hope you had a great birthday. It's not really much of a news, but I just know that her birthday was on that day. I believe it was Friday, so her birthday passed on Friday. And then the third news is that Alexis Sanchez made his debut. He made an assist in this game. I think it was for the Cardo Cup, I believe, if not the FA Cup, but I think it was the Cardo Cup, and they won like 4-0. I don't know who the team was, but I know that he made an assist. So congrats to you, Alexis Sanchez, on your debut, man. And then the final news story, number 7, final news story of the day. Not Ronaldo. Well, yes, Ronaldo. Real Madrid beats Valencia 4-1. Like I said, against Valencia. Congrats to Real Madrid. 2 penalties from Ronaldo, 1 goal from Marcelo, and 1 goal from Toni Kroos. Good game. It was pretty crazy. So like I watched it just yesterday. It was definitely an intense game. Both definitely played well. First half, pretty crazy. I mean, I honestly thought we were both almost even, but we were, in the advantages due to the goals. The first one was definitely a penalty. The second one didn't really look like a penalty. And then the one from Valencia that were trying to do a penalty, that didn't look like a penalty at all. So I agree with the ref on there. Yeah, but like I think Ronaldo had like 2 or 3 chances, and he was this close to scoring like his hat trick. So close though. But I mean, at least we won that game. Second consecutive game that we won in a row now, back to back. By by a bunch of goals. 7-1 on the first one, now 4-1 on this one. I mean, I expected like maybe 3-1 or something like that, especially since we're versus Valencia. Now we're 2 points behind them, but we're only 1 game short. If we were able to win that one game that we're behind on, then we would be in 3rd place right now. So we're just hoping in that game. That's our little advantage right there. Like I said, my goal for me, my goal for this season for Real Madrid is to at least get 2nd or 3rd place. 2nd would be good enough. Miracle if we win the Liga. 3rd place, I can imagine. But 2nd place would be good enough for me. Like, I'll take 2nd place if we don't win the Liga. That's going to wrap it for my CG Social Weekly News. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, smash that thumbs up button. I don't know when this video will go up. My internet is not working, so I apologize if my video goes up late. So like I said, guys, if you guys did enjoy, smash the thumbs up button, social media description. Yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and you guys know, follow me on Instagram if you guys want to know what news that I'm going to be talking about for this upcoming week and further on. Instagram will be in the description. Instagram at Chris_Gabino CR7. So yeah, guys, that's about it. So yeah, guys, Chris will be out. See you soon. See you guys in the next video, and peace.